So let's talk about a huge goal, building the next Coursera. How do you do that without sinking years and a small fortune into development? Well, if you're looking to launch a serious e-learning business in 2026, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down the top 5 ready-made solutions that can take your big idea and get it to market fast. You've got this vision, right? You see just how massive the online education space is, and you want a piece of it. Maybe you're imagining a high-end hub for professional certifications or a huge marketplace buzzing with all sorts of instructors. It's a fantastic goal, but figuring out where to even start can feel, a little daunting. And here's the cold, hard truth of it. Trying to build a platform like that from the ground up is a monster of a project. Seriously, we're talking years of coding, a budget that can balloon out of control in a heartbeat, and the constant risk that some technical glitch could completely sink your launch before a single person signs up. But what if there was a smarter way in? There is. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, you can start with a foundation that's already built and already proven in the market. This is exactly where the Coursera clone concept comes into play. Think of it as a strategic shortcut that lets you sidestep all those huge risks and launch with real confidence. Okay, so what exactly is a Coursera clone? Let's be really clear here. This is not some cheap, flimsy knockoff. A better way to think about it is as a complete turnkey platform. All the core stuff is already built for you. Course creation tools, instructor dashboards, video hosting, quizzes, payment gateways, certifications, basically the whole shebang you need to run a huge online school is there, right out of the box. And the advantages of going this route are just massive. You immediately get to meet the huge demand for online learning. You dramatically lower your risk because you're using an architecture that's already been tested. You can launch in a matter of weeks, not years. These things are built to scale as your business grows. And maybe the most important part, your costs are predictable, which is a total game changer for any new business. All right, with that ground covered, let's get to the main event. We are putting the top 5 contenders for 2026 into a head-to-head showdown. We'll break down their features, their pros and cons, and really get into who each of these platforms is actually for. Kicking us off, we have the Zipprr Coursera clone. Now, this one is designed from the get-go as a multi-instructor marketplace. It's got all the essentials you'd expect, like video progress tracking and quizzes. The biggest pros, a really well-rounded feature set and a super accessible starting price, right around $490. The main trade-off is you might need to buy some add-ons later for really advanced features. And this really just hits the nail on the head. If your dream is to build a bustling marketplace, kind of like an Etsy for online courses, where lots of different experts can sell their content, and you need to do it without a massive initial investment, Zipprr is probably your best bet. It's a practical, scalable foundation to build on. Next up, we have Yo Coach, and this one is a totally different animal. The focus here shifts away from a simple marketplace and zeroes in on live interaction. You'll notice it's packed with tools for one-on-one and group coaching sessions. The price for all that powerful live functionality is a higher starting point, around $999, and honestly, it can feel a bit complicated if all you need are simple pre-recorded courses. And that's the key takeaway right there. Yo coaches are the perfect match when that live human-to-human connection is the core of what you're selling. Think language tutors who need reliable video calls, or business coaches who need to schedule sessions, or even music instructors giving feedback in real time. If that's your business model, this platform was built for you. Our third contender is Appysa, and the big word to remember here is flexibility. You'll see it has custom pricing, and that's because it's not really a fixed product. It's more of a highly customizable foundation that they'll tailor for you. It's designed for businesses that need to create really unique learning journeys or connect with very specific third-party software. So what this means is that Appysa is for the kind of visionary who looks at all the standard platforms and says, nope, that just won't work for what I have in mind. Maybe you have a totally unique, gamified teaching style, or you need to integrate with some proprietary corporate software. Appysa is like the flexible clay you can mold to fit that very specific vision. Now, we're shifting gears to the real heavy hitter on our list, Enacton. The key phrase here is enterprise grade. This is all about rock-solid security, complex permissions for different user roles and departments, and deep, native integrations with existing corporate systems. And as you can probably guess, the pricing is also at that enterprise level, so it's a significant investment. And that tells you everything you need to know. Enacton is not for a solo entrepreneur just starting out. This is for a massive corporation that needs to train its global sales team, or a university that has to manage thousands of students under strict data privacy and compliance regulations. For most people, it's overkill, but for a select few, it's absolutely essential.
Our final contender is Trioangle. Now, it also offers a flexible framework with custom pricing, a bit like Appysa, but the key difference is really in how they position themselves. They act more like a long-term development partner. So you're not just buying a piece of software, you're often hiring their team to help you build out and evolve your platform over time.
So, the takeaway here is pretty straightforward. Trioangle is the right choice for a business that wants a custom foundation, but knows they're going to need dedicated, expert help to add new features or integrations down the line. It's less of a one-time transaction and much more of an ongoing partnership. Okay, so we've walked through the 5 heavy hitters, and each one clearly has its own strengths. But that brings us to the big question, doesn't it? If you had to choose just one platform, one that gives the best all-around balance of features, scalability, and pure value for a new business in 2026, which one is it? When you boil it all down, for the majority of new businesses that are aiming for serious growth but don't have a massive enterprise budget, which platform really delivers the most bang for your buck? For us, the top pick for 2026 is Zipprr. The reason is simple. It has a laser focus on that incredibly popular marketplace model. Its pricing is transparent and very affordable to get started. It has great flexibility for growth, and it helps you avoid the overwhelming complexity and cost of a true enterprise system. For most new ventures, it just hits that perfect sweet spot.
But, and this is a really important but, while Zipprr is our favorite all-arounder, the real lesson here is this. The best platform isn't about our pick. The actual best platform is the one that aligns perfectly with your specific business model. So let's make it super simple. If you are building a marketplace with lots of different instructors, Zipprr is your strongest start. If you're a large company that needs top-tier security and compliance, you need to be looking at Enacton. And if your entire business is built around live interactive coaching, then YoCoach is literally designed for you. It's all about picking the right tool for your specific job. So as we wrap this up, the final question really isn't for me to answer, it's for you. Your business model, who your audience is, and your unique vision are what will ultimately point to the right choice. Now that you've seen the contenders, which foundation will you choose to build your future on?